Glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Makakodash, double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, do well, peace, love, and blessings also to you brothers on the highways and byways, giving diligence and making call and election sure, and also blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I'm that fellow laborer, Kanakla, coming at you once again. Another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shai's lessons, edifying and exhorting. Let me get right to the point. Here's U.S. Senator calls for military force against Iran. Let's read, I'm going to read a little bit of it. Get to it because, Iran, I think was Hamas leader, if I'm not mistaken, was just assassinated in Iran the other day. And basically, I believe Iran said it was 72 hours. In 72 hours, they're going to respond. And you see how you got these, we into boxing. A lot of us brothers in Great Millstone into boxing, starting from my apostles on down. It's a big fight tomorrow, okay? And around about the 72-hour mark will be Saturday, so-called Saturday tomorrow. So, lots of distractions taking place. Lots of, big distraction. It's a big card, man. I think you got Terrence Crawford, Andy Ruiz, and Pitbull Cruz. So a lot of big sporting events, take place during, situations like this. But this is beautiful, man, because we know war with Iran, that's going to be the end of Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, because Iran is backed by Russia. So it says U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham has introduced legislation that would authorize military action against Iran if Hezbollah attacks Israel, or if Washington determines Tehran is on the cusp of acquiring nuclear weapons. Presented on Wednesday. All right, today is so-called Friday. The sun went down, so technically it's Saturday. So presented on Wednesday, the South Carolina Republic's first resolution states that the U.S. should recognize a major Hezbollah attack on Israel as an attack by Iran. All right, so they recognize it. Recognize if Hezbollah attacks Israel, oh no, it's Iran. It says keep all options on the table, including military force, according to the Jerusalem Post. And I think I just saw an article recently about sending troops, the U.S. sending troops to the Middle East, all right, in preparations for if they do, which they will, in preparation for if they do have to use military force against Iran. Hence, I'm going to pause that article and come back to it. I'm going to hit this for you real fast.
If any of you guys got this in the mail, but I got this today. Selective Service System. I guess, guys, we're going to war. Failure to comply with these requirements is a violation of the Military Selective Service Act. The maximum penalty for a violation of this act is $250,000 fine or 5 years in prison or both. Damn. That's wild.
Preparation of war, man. Okay. It says if a major Hezbollah attack on Israel is an attack by Iran, and keep all options on the table, including military force, according to Jerusalem Post. The second resolution would authorize the U.S. president to use all necessary and appropriate force against the Islamic Republic of Iran if the president determines that Iran is in the process of possessing a nuclear weapon or possesses uranium enriched to weapons grade level, possesses a nuclear warhead, or possesses a delivery vehicle capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. Both resolutions were sent to the Senate Foreign Relations Committee on Thursday, so yesterday. Graham is a foreign policy hawk who has spent his 2 decades stint in the Senate repeatedly lobbying for U.S. involvement in foreign conflicts. He has called for a preemptive U.S. strike on Iran since 2010. And within days of Israel-Hamas war breaking out last October, was urging the U.S. and Israel to bomb the Islamic Republic, even if Tehran could not be linked to Hamas attack on Israel. So, it's already planned. Even they can't be linked, then, Iran is the last, all right, target in the Middle East. It says, I'm calling tonight for Israel to destroy the oil refineries that fuel this terrorist beast. Graham told Fox News host Sean Hannity on Wednesday. Destroy the oil refineries, and they will knock this off, he added, referring to Iran's backing of Hezbollah and apparent support for Hamas. While Israel has been fighting Hamas in Gaza and sporadically clashing with Hezbollah on the Lebanese border for nearly 10 months, a recent wave of assassinations has threatened to turn the conflict into a major regional war. So it starts with small skirmishes, small assassinations, and we already in the midst of a third world war. It's just the economic part of it right now. It says Iran has vowed to take revenge after an alleged Israeli bombing killed Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran on Wednesday. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah said on Thursday that his forces are ready for open battle with Israel over the killing of Haniyeh, forgive me if I'm mispronounced that, and the death of their own commander, Fouad Shakur, in Israeli airstrike on Beirut on Tuesday. So these small hats, as the prophecy states, will the least of the flock shall lead them into these things, man. And speaking to reporters on Thursday, U.S. President Joe Biden said Haniyeh's assassination has not helped efforts to reach a ceasefire in Gaza. Biden claimed that he held a very direct phone call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in which he encouraged Netanyahu to move on ceasefire deal now. See, so Biden claims he's telling him to call a deal, because why? This is going to lead into that third world war. So I have to bring out that precept. I have to. Least of the flock. Because here it is, because Biden understands, this is World War III. He said it before when they was talking about sending troops to Ukraine. He said, no, then that would be World War III. All right. Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, you Edomites, man. Starting with you small hats over there in the land now. All right. And you Americans, it says, in his purposes hath he proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Because the things that those Israelis are doing is going to cause them to be destroyed, man. But it says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Okay? So the least of the flock, which is the small hats, all right? The JOOs is going to draw America into this desolation right along with them. It's the White House readout of the call stated that Biden also ordered more U.S. military assets to be deployed to the region to support Israeli security against all threats from Iran. So here it is. We just watched that video here, right?
I don't know if any of you guys got this.
I don't know if any of you guys
got this.
When I don't say we, I mean America. It says Iranian officials have not revealed when or how they plan to attack Israel. Speaking to American media outlets on Thursday, U.S. government sources said they expect a larger attack than the missile and drone barrage Iran launched in Israel in April, and that they expect the Iranian assault to take place in the coming days. So let's see what happens tomorrow, man. Because that's when that whole Trump thing took place too. So I'll read this from Isaiah 13. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Babylon is identified, which America is identified as Babylon in the scriptures, right? And a few other names as well, but prominently Babylon. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. The banner is the scriptures. All right. This is the signal, the words of the Most High, man. Shake the hand that ye may go down to the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have called my mighty ones from my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms, of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. Okay, so the Lord is he's putting that war together over there, man, in the Levant. It says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. What, the whole land? Babylon. This is the prophetic Babylon, because ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed in this manner. All right. Ancient Babylon, which is modern day Iraq, is still intact. So Babylon the Great, aka America, as the scriptures say, to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. All right. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. All right? And America is a sinful kingdom. So here it is, this third world war that they're going into. Well, they already in, okay? It's a proxy right now. And the small hats is leading them right into it. Leading them right into destruction. All right, it's mentioned in the prophecies. But we know before this takes place, you know, this is considered a rumor. Wars and rumors of wars, but one of the signs that the Lord mentioned in Matthew's the 24th chapter. Before this takes place, we know that the MOTB, the mark of the beast, has been implemented. So if they're this close, because it's back and forth, it's only going to escalate. If they're this close to going to war with Iran, imagine how close the MOTB is. So Lord willing, man, within the next 6 months, you know, and I'm hoping, we all hoping, Lord willing, within the next 6 months, man, this thing takes place. So with that, you know, Lord's willing, this was edifying. Give all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shai. Shalom to the light.